Hey everyone, I want to demonstrate really quickly the four-stage process from start to finish. I'm going to walk you through how I would plan a mock event going through each of the four stages, and I hope that as you follow along, you'll be able to see how things flow together and how you can follow the four-stage process as you plan your own events. Now, there's an important part before I even get started with the four-stage process, is that it starts outside and away from the computer. As I begin planning an event, I might start having conversations with people in person, through text, through Facebook, through messages. I might reach out to the populace. I might do a poll. I might just start gathering information however I'd like. Um, the beginning process of planning an event is brainstorming and getting the details down. This is entirely up to you and what you're comfortable with doing. But once you have enough information that you feel you've got a general grasp on the event, that's when you really want to start moving over into Trello and start informing the other leaders of how or what you're thinking. So let's get started by moving over into stage one, Trello. So stage one in Trello is over here on the Shire Trello board. Again, I'm going to be focusing specifically on the upcoming events and activities. All the other lists are extra bits that can be helpful to coordinate with other leaders, but primarily let's focus on the events. When I'm here on Trello and I want to start sharing my event and get it scheduled and start planning it, I can come down here to this little button, create from a template, click on it, and open up the event template. Do not edit. What it does is it opens up this title, this little box, and it lets me change the title of this template, which I'm going to use as Storm the Castle, because that's kind of what I'm thinking for my event. And I hit Create Card. It's going to drop a new card in here and give me an opportunity to start changing and editing what I'd like. Now, first thing is, after that general idea, I can share kind of what I'm thinking, which is maybe setting up a meetup for Woodland, practice some castle scenarios, just kind of discussing how they work, because in particular I want to brainstorm how Black Coven and his castle fits into lore, because I want to include some of those things that we learn in Melees in some stories in the future. I think it'd be a lot of fun to get some other people's ideas and perspective on it. But that's just the general idea of kind of what I'm thinking. But as I continue to plan and add more details, as I talk with people and coordinate or whatever, I can add more details in the description or in the comments. The things I'm specifically focusing on are these main need-to-know questions. Is there a fee? Yes or no? I'm going to say no. Start time, let's do it on, some early at noon. Okay, that sounds good. End date there, and let's go for an hour or two. So 2 p.m., so 2 hours. How much? I'm going to leave it blank because there's no fee. Where? Woodland. Who's in charge? I am. I can also include things like what to bring or other checklists. So maybe your fencing gear, fencing journal, and thinking caps. And it can be done from there. Additionally, I can add a label if it's an official event, or I can and then tag myself as a member, so if anybody has any questions, I could be notified. But that's generally it. Trello is here to kind of get out the rough details, the need-to-know info, plan out, coordinate. But once I have everything kind of finalized or in a place where I don't think I'm going to change it, I can check it off as finalized, and that tells me that I'm ready to move on to the website and start sharing it with the members of the group and encouraging people to come attend this hopefully awesome event. So from there, let's move on to stage two, the website. So stage two of the four-stage process is the website. It's getting our planned events up onto the website so that everyone has access to them and we can share those awesome details and begin encouraging people to come attend and have a great time. So once I've logged in, I'm here on the dashboard and I can come in here to the events and I can add new. That's going to open up the page to edit the events, give me some tips, and allow me to start adding in the details of what I might say to encourage the populace. This is going to be my announcements. These are going to be my what to brings. This is going to be my encouragement. How am I going to pitch it to them? Kind of tell them, hey, we want this. We're doing this. Come and attend. It's going to be great. But anyways, so it's a simple process of I'm going to add the title, and then I'm going to include details. It could be very similar to what I included in Trello, or I can add a few other details like this a great opportunity to fight and get involved with the shared story of Terra Silva. I could also include the what to brings like I had before. Add a list, like fencing gear, fencing journal, thinking caps. This lets members know, hey, I'm come attend this event, bring this stuff, do whatever. It can be short, can be sweet, can be long, whatever you want to say to the populace so that you can say, hey, here's what we're doing, here's the plan, come have a good time. From there, we move down to the event details, which are the exact same things that are on Trello, the need to knows. Where is it being held? Woodland Park. Who's it hosted by? Oh, it's going to be hosted by Where the Roses time. This is fencing. When does it start? We set it for here at noon. When does it end? It was a short, quick event, short and sweet. Saturday, and we finished at 2 p.m. Is there feed? No. And who's in charge? I am. And then down here, I can include a question. What do you think Black Coven's castle is like? Coven's castle is like. So I've got all those down here. Then over here on the document side, I can include things like tags. So say Order of the Rose. I can include things like the featured image. I can either use an image that I already have. I can find something off Google. I can come in here to the media library and see if there's something that somebody already uploaded. And I really like this one. Awesome Scary Castle. It reminds me of kind of what I'm thinking. I know it's for Baron, but I'm stealing it. And then the excerpt. Just this is for something really quick. It can be the first sentence of the article, or it can be something simple. It encourages people to open up the page and look at it in more detail. Come storm the castle. Boom. And that's pretty much it. I can add pictures. I can do whatever I want. I can make it include as much detail as I would like to do. But the general idea is what do I need to say, or how would I pitch it to the members so they could come and attend and they know what's going on. Once that's done, I'm going to hit publish and I'm going to hit submit for review. What this does is this sends an email to myself, Lorson, and Zarka. We'll come in, review the page, see if there's anything missing, just do a quick look over, and then once it's ready, we'll publish it, and then you will get an email being notified that it's been published and it's ready to be shared. At that point, you can come back here to Trello, come down here and mark that it's on the website, which it is, and that tells you that it's ready to be announced and it's ready to move on to the third stage, which is Facebook. So moving on to stage 3, which is Facebook, I can see that my event has been published. I've been notified by email, and it looks great. I've got my image, I've got my title, I've got all the need-to-know bits, and all those extra details explaining kind of what to bring and what's going on. Now I'm ready to share it on Facebook and tell everybody about it. So coming up here to the the URL link, I can copy that and move over to Facebook, where in the post I can just paste that link. It's going to bring up a preview so that people can click on it and see the image and what's going on, and click on it and go to the website and find out all the necessary details. That makes it really easy for me to write a post because I don't have to include all those details again. I don't have to rewrite my post. I don't have to re-explain everything that's going on. That's all on the website. All I have to do on Facebook is just a simple post, say come and enjoy some epic battles, and let's talk how Black Coven fits into the shared world. Whatever I want to say, I can, whatever I want to do to encourage everyone to check it out, put it on their calendars, and come to an event. But I don't have to include all the details. I've already done that. They can go to the website if they need it. From there, I can then include a post topic if it's under one of the groups, and then I can hit post. What's really nice is at this point, everybody in the group knows about it. Everybody in the group can check Facebook, can see the event, and is invited. If this gets buried under a bajillion memes and funny comments and other posts, the details are still there. It's not going to get lost. The details and the event are on the website. If someone wants to know what's going on, they can go there, get all the necessary details, and it won't be hit and miss of who gets invited or finding out if they miss practice. They can still find out everything that they need to know for those awesome events that are getting planned. But what's really nice is after this, we can come back to Trello and we mark off that it's been announced. You can mark off the announced page whenever it's been announced on Facebook or when it's announced in practice or in person. At this point, you've done it. You've created an event, you've planned it, you've shared it, talked about it, everybody knows about it. Now all you have to do is wait for the event to actually happen. When that does, when we're getting really close to actually holding the event, we can move on to the fourth stage, which is Remind, or the texting group. So the fourth stage, or the last stage of the four-stage process, is the Remind or the texting group. This is a very quick, easy stage of planning an event, and it's completely optional if you'd like. But the general idea is that a few days before the event, or maybe the day of, you can jump into Remind and send out a quick text reminder to everybody in the group. Everybody in Terra Silva can get notified, or everybody who's signed up for the texting group, and get notified by text. So for this event, maybe I'm thinking day of, I can write, don't forget, we're storming the castle at noon. Come gear, be ready to fight. Discuss Black Coven. So, yeah. So simple text, it's really easy. Just a quick reminder that will go out to people what we're doing. If there's an update that needs to happen, maybe we have to change locations really quickly, or maybe it got canceled. I can send a quick reminder to everyone and give them quick updates straight to their phone. Once that's done, I can hit schedule and schedule it out sometime in the future, or I can just hit send and send it out automatically. And that's it. From here, you're ready to host the event and hold it and have a great time. From all the planning that you've done, you've been able to coordinate with the other Shire leaders to share the message and the event with others, remind them, discuss it, and really give everybody an opportunity to come and participate in the group and experience everything that Terra has to offer. I hope that as you've watched this, watched me go through the four-stage process, that you can see how things flow together and how each part has its purpose. Each part has a goal in mind, and that as you become more familiar with the process, it'll become easier, quicker, um, and you'll be able to continue to see the benefits of the 4-stage process and how it can help you plan events for TerraSilva so that everyone can enjoy this awesome group. If you have any questions, please reach out to me and let me know. I'm happy to share any details, answer any questions, and go into more detail of how this works. But I hope this has been helpful, and I can't wait for all the awesome events that you're going to be planning. Thanks.